Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another ink comparison video, and this is Shimmer Inks comparison number 2. So I think let's go and swap up some inks. The first ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Inferno Orange, and you can see the colour of that shimmer there. So let's do an ink swatch. So this is a double pass on this lovely colour orange ink called Inferno Orange. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic, and it's Inferno Orange. And I do like my orange inks, and I do like this orange ink as well. It's a really nice punchy orange. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Brandy Dazzle, and you can see the colour of that glitter. So we'll do an ink swatch. And you can see this is quite a nice brandy colour. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic, and it's Brandy Dazzle. Which is actually quite a nice brandy colour ink. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Caramel Sparkle, and you can see the colour of that glitter. So we'll do an ink swatch here. Now this I do like. I think this is a perfect caramel match. Do a second pass there just for a bit of extra saturation. And this is Diamine, and it's Shimmertastic, and it's Caramel Sparkle. But that's actually quite a nice punchy colour caramel. The next ink we're going to swatch up is Diamine Shimmertastic Moon Dust, and you can see the silver glitter. So we'll do an ink swatch here. Now this is actually quite a favourite of mine if I want a grey ink with some shimmer particles. So we'll do a writing sample here. So it's Diamine Shimmertastic, and it's Moon Dust. And I actually bought 2 bottles of this ink, and I did go through one bottle pretty quickly, and I decided I would not use the second bottle so much, and then in about a year and a half, 2 years, I've hardly used it, although I've started to use this ink once more again this year. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Cocoa Shimmer, and you can see the glitter there. So we'll do an ink swatch. And this is another lovely colour ink that I like. But I haven't actually used it much. I think mostly because it's a shimmer ink, and I tend not to use them anywhere near as much as my regular inks. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic and it's Cocoa Shimmer. That is quite a nice brown ink with shimmer particles. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Arctic Blue, and you can see that lovely blue glitter there. We'll do an ink swatch, and I do find this quite a lubricated ink, and I'm going to put a little bit more of a second pass there, because this ink, I'll see if I can show you the rim of the bottle here. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this ink does sheen around the rim of that bottle. So this is Diamine, and it's Arctic Blue. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Blue Flame, and this has a little bit of a mix, I would say, of a goldy silver, maybe a bronzy, sort of bronze glitter there. So we'll do an ink swatch. Now this ink is a very punchy blue ink, and it kind of reminds me a little bit more of Diamine Majestic Blue. We'll do a writing sample. So this is Diamine, and it's Shimmertastic, and it's Blue Flame. But that is a very punchy blue ink. If you want a very highly saturated blue ink, that's one to get. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Blue Lightning, and you can see there that silvery blue metallic glitter there. So we'll do an ink swatch, and again I find this quite a lubricated ink. A little bit more saturation there. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic and it's Blue Lightning. But that is a nice brighter blue ink. I'd say a little bit more like Pilot Wash Azuki Konpeki, but with shimmer. And then the last ink here is Diamine Shimmertastic Golden Sands, and you can see here probably from the amount of ink that's left in this bottle, it's about probably to here, so it's probably about a third, just under a third of a bottle left. This is an ink that I've used a lot in the past, and you can see that gold sort of glitter there. So we're doing an ink swatch. And this, if you want a gold coloured ink with gold colour glitter, this is one to go for. Put a little bit more saturation on the first pass there. And it's just a really, really good gold colour ink. The only issue I find with this ink is that it tends to be a little bit more on the drier side. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic and it's Golden Sands. But this really, it's a lovely colour ink. I just find it writes a little bit too dry. A lot of yellows, a lot of goldy colours do tend to be very dry colour inks. So let's take a look at these inks now that they have dried. So the first ink here, we have Diamine Shimmertastic Inferno Orange. And this really doesn't disappoint. It's got this lovely sort of almost sunset goldy sheen or sort of shimmer and a little bit of sheen going on there. You can't see the sheen a lot, but it is a little bit more around the sort of edges here that you can see it. Then we have Diamine Shimmertastic Brandy Dazzle, and this has a huge amount of lovely, again, sort of more of a bronzy goldy sort of glitter there. Has a lot of shading going on as well. And then Diamine Shimmertastic Caramel Sparkle is really, really lovely, and you can just see all of that glitter going on there. That really is a favourite of mine. And then we have Diamine Shimmertastic Moon Dust, which is, depending on sort of a wet or dry writing nib, you can see the difference here. But then you get all of this silvery glitter on that moon dust. It's really lovely, and that is a favourite of mine. And we have Diamine Shimmertastic Cocoa Shimmer, which also has a lot of shading, and you can see the difference there between a dry and a wet nib. But this brown has a nice amount of glitter going on there, so you could just see that there. And then Diamine Arctic Blue is an amazing blue. This again is one of my favourites. You could just see the amount of glitter that you get there on that Arctic Blue. Even on the writing sample, look at that. That is a huge amount of shimmer. And then we have Diamine Shimmertastic Blue Flame, and this is not really a favourite of mine, but you can see it does have a lot of shimmer there, and it does have a little bit of sheen around the edges. Not a lot though, but you can see there, even on the writing sample, that it has a lot of sort of goldy, sort of silvery sheen going on, or shimmer going on there. And then we have Diamine Shimmertastic Blue Lightning, and this is another one that shades very well, but you just look at that shimmer. It's just a huge amount of shimmer particles. It's a really nice light blue as well, and I think that one replaces Pilot Iroshizuku Konpeki quite well. And then the last thing we have is Diamine Shimmertastic Golden Sands, and you can see there's a little bit of sort of sheen around the edges of where that ink pulled, but the shimmer though is what you'll notice the most, and that is a lot of goldy, sandy sort of shimmer going on there. So this is quite a nice ink, although I do find that ink is a little bit more on the dry side in a lot of medium and fine nib pens. So this is my Shimmer Inks comparison number 2 video. So if there are any inks here that you don't have that you like the look of, then do let me know in the comments below. Likewise, if there are any shimmering inks that you have that I haven't showcased so far, then do let me know in the comments below, as I will be interested to check them out. So that's my Shimmer Inks comparison number 2 video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.